The American one still has 51.
But yes, ground while I'm finding it.
36.
T77 E1.
Bert,
But
Bert, you have at home.
yeah. The discount Bert. My god, that is gonna go boom a lot.
Yeah, it's just ammo. But you know what? I don't care.
Well, there's another issue with it, Nico.
What?
If you look at the armor profile
What armor?
and look from the top specifically,
Yeah?
you can fucking highlight the floor.
Yeah, because the glass isn't glass.
The fucking
Doesn't exist.
plexiglass just doesn't exist.
Let's see, if I hit the plexiglass, it goes straight through and ignores it.
Yeah, but you know, if we hit a high explosive shell. Let's see. I mean, it's gonna have to be a
It
bit
went
of high,
straight through and ignored it.
bigger high explosive shell than that. Yeah, but you know, high explosive shell hits turret.
Yeah.
Crew just gets overpressured. I'm using a small high explosive shell here.
I'm using a 75 and it's not exploding it.
Let's see, aviation. Yeah, does this have the rockets? No, Nico, what BF-109, what plane here has a rocket? I think this one has a rocket. Doesn't let me select
BF-110?
rocket. Doesn't let me select bomb. Skytube!
Let's see, if I go for the 105 Sherman and hit the front, it overpressures the crew. Even though it only says it's supposed to kill the driver.
Yeah,
But if I hit the track,
that's the wrong
it doesn't
shell.
overpressure the crew. Same if I do it from the side.
Oh
If it
no!
actually hit the dome, it doesn't trigger.
Hits track guard. Crew gets overpressured with the KV-2 shell.
Yeah, but it's not like this is the only thing that does that.
No, but it shouldn't be because it's literally fucking closed.
Even closed things explode from that.
Yeah, except not a single bit of shrapnel actually goes into the vehicle if you hit the track guard.
No, not a single piece of shrapnel goes into the Sherman when you hit their track guard, basically, either, but still kills it.
No.
I've had it happen multiple times. You've had it happen multiple times.
Yeah, when I've been in the Sherman, but when I've been in the KV-2, I've shot the fucking side of a Sherman and done nothing.
Yeah, of course.
My point is, fucking overpressure needs to be fixed.
Yes.
Anyway,
Yes,
let's
it
go
does.
shoot at some stuff with it.
I do find it hilarious that the glass is so thin, it doesn't activate high explosive or heat.
All the Dakar! I unfortunately can't aim 50 cals for shit anymore.
It's been a while.
At least not third person. Hang on. I need more fingers. Need more hands.
What are you doing?
Being shot. I'm trying to shoot at the same time.
Did you just put something on your mouse?
Nico, I just noticed something.
What?
Bob's arm is sticking out through the fucking side of the turret.
Oh, yes, so it is. Done?
And I just noticed something else.
What?
The gun mantle doesn't actually enclose the turret.
Oh yeah, so it doesn't. I can see through it. Oh well. Inco.
Well, fair enough. It gets overpressured then, I guess. Let's just get gun barrels nice and red hot. And then, guess I'll use my fucking face.
You know,
There we go.
I can't actually see you, but I can kind of see what's happening here, and it's hilarious.
Oh, when you don't have enough hands, just use your fucking face. Right. Skink. The other new American tank.
These guns doesn't overheat, Berserker.
The 50 gals? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they can kind of shoot for a very long time. That is such a... I hate the design of the Polston.
I think they've increased the amount of like random ricochets on the ground as well, Berserker.
Probably. It might just be more visual now.
I can actually see them.
Yeah, they haven't updated this yet. Well, it's supposed to have better turret traverse.
Yeah, they haven't updated that one. Maybe they've only done it for the British one, which would be very gaijin of them.
Yeah. Very gaijin of them to do it to the thing that shouldn't have been there in the first place. I did already say that was it for tanks. Then we have Germany. They also get new... like tank
hang
in
on.
the AA line.
Berserker, I would just want to
What?
mention something.
The tracers?
No, shooting all guns at the same time and just keep shooting them. They, one after one, run out of ammo.
Great.
Oh, the last gun can fire like 100 and something rounds more than the other ones.
I've already moved on to Lux. Because Lux...
Yeah.
Now... This has... Okay, it does get APDs. Phew. I was worried when they showed it on the diff stream because it only showed with HVAP, and the HVAP on the 20mm, this 20mm in particular, is about as useful as throwing frozen turds at a tank.
Yeah.
Like, at most, you're gonna annoy the crew of the thing you're shooting at.
Yeah, one hell of a gearbox in this thing, though.
It has the traction tape pads on there.
What?
If you look at the roof, it has what essentially looks like sandpaper.
Oh. What the? Yeah.
That is placed there for traction for the crew when they're working on the outside of the vehicle, especially when, you know, wet and muddy boots and all that shit.
Yep.
Which was very common practice in basically Northern Europe, NATO countries, because...
They still do.
Yeah, exactly. They still do. They kept doing that. Now, one hell of a gearbox, you said. Why is there just empty space in the front there?
It's fine.
That
yeah,
is...
for drivers, that's true.
Indeed one hell of a gearbox.
I think this has hybrid electric drive, kind of like the mouse.
Does look like it.
It only has 4 gears, so yes, I think it does something like that.
Does very much look like the engine just powers the gearbox.
Yeah, and the 2 massive wires going into the gearbox from the top of the engine, you know. But, I'm a sailorman now.
No, I haven't even gotten that far. I'm still looking at it.
Fair enough.
I do see one issue here, Nico.
Only one?
I see one major issue here, Nico.
Fair enough.
Because, you know, we have the new fully modeled, well, as fully modeled as we need in-game interior.
Yeah.
The driver controls. You know, seeing as there is dual controls,
Yes. So, wait,
Those
why
are
are
not
they?
separated.
Nah.
So you can literally get shot in the front, lose your front driver and driver controls, and be unable to drive away in reverse, which is literally part of why this thing has the fucking dual driver controls. Because your driver controls are taken out. You know, the ones next to the fucking pile of human mashed potatoes, not the one that is actually being used.
I kind of hope they fix that before release, but you know, it's kaiju,
They're
so we
not
don't know.
gonna. It's Gaijin.
I also found another issue, Berserker, but
What?
well, actually two.
Actually,
One, you know
four.
the little hump on the back behind the turret?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna block your firing.
Yeah.
Number two, when you're out and about and
I
playing
think
in the
that's
water,
actually, like, air intake for the engine.
doesn't look like it, but
It's something for
probably.
the engine with where it's placed. It's
Yeah,
literally right
actually,
on top of the engine.
it is probably air intake. Just weird. Another thing, when you're out
Ooh.
about, especially swimming, you can shoot through that fucking shield in front of you.
Yeah, but that is like that goes for all vehicles in the game that are
Just weird.
amphibious. Yeah.
You can almost hit yourself.
Yeah. Didn't even look
Actually,
at
you
the
can.
depression.
Actually, you can hit yourself. The mirror thing. Your barrel goes through it. Luckily, it's not physical.
Gaijin, can we fold down those mirrors, please?
Yes, please.
The way they actually would be in battle. Um. Okay, Nico.
Yes.
Turn turret 90-degree left, full depression, and then turn back over your pole.
Yeah, I know.
That is more than shooting yourself.
This is one depressed tank.
Yeah.
Well, APC, I guess. Car.
It's also a very good swimmer.
You know, since they updated the tracers, the reflection in the water is more visible now as well.
Yeah,
They
which, you
will-
know, makes sense.
Yeah, but they actually, you know, made sure that that worked. Or might have just been luck.
The propellers are actually spinning.
Yes, yes, they are. Luckily, they stopped spinning when you got out of the water again. Why did my shell shatter on the fucking track, Gaijin?
Because, as I said, the fucking trap on this 20 mil is as efficient as fucking throwing frozen turrets at tanks.
Should be better than this, but it isn't.
Yeah. Because, yeah, they also shell shatter if you just hit the fucking wheels.
Yeah.
Which is why the first Martyr is basically unplayable currently. Anywho.
At least the martyr has missiles.
Yeah, that you can only use until you get shot and survive once.
Yeah, because they're tied to commander. Yeah, I know.
Anywho, moving on to Russia. The pre-order.
Russia.
Russia. It's basically T-55, but with 14.5 kpvt instead of Dishka. And a slightly longer gun barrel.
Chunky long gun barrel.
Yeah. Because, yeah, that front plate, just over 200 millimeters. Let's go compare to T55. Customize. T55A, just under. So you do have a slightly better upper front plate. The lower front plate on the T55 is just over 200 though, and I think this is going to be significantly worse.
Nope. It's 230.
Oh yeah. Well, that is something at least. It looked worse in the dev stream. I see one issue here.
What?
If you're angled.
You don't. Don't angle. Bad idea.
Let's go with a... That's the wrong leopard, so it needs to go down the rank. Actually. Can this do it? Very small spot. Well, the fucking mouses this carding can go through the front of the hull because the fucking roof is bent down. But,
Yeah, do you know what I found that was a bit of a glaring issue?
What?
Its own AP shell, the AP... Like APHE. Yeah, the left commander cupola. Well, the machine gun cupola.
I mean, doesn't really matter, because I picked one of the things that's going to be fighting the most, the Leopard 1. With the APDS...
Doesn't care about the armor period, so, you know.
Yeah. We are talking 1200. At 1,000 it starts having trouble in some areas, but you can still get one shot if they hit the right spot. At a fucking kilometer. From the front. And that's aiming for the hull. Let's see the turret. Oh, there goes the ammo. And... oh, yeah, other side. There goes the ammo. And it's a lot flatter along the front than the T-55 turret. There's a lot more area to hit there where you can go through. And for most of the guns you're going to be fighting, not even sitting on the other side of the map is going to make you safe. It might not one-shot you if you're on the other side of the map, but they can still take out half your crew in a single shot.
Yeah.
And that's the T10 part of this absolutely fucking busted. T55 part, however, yeah, that's quite accurate. Even the heavily sloped in side armor is not actually thick enough to stop shit. So, yeah. Yeah. That worked. I just shot it with its own APDS. The round went straight through underneath the turret.
It goes straight through most places, to be honest.
I mean, it is a quite high pen. Well, that only went through to the fuel and the ammo, but it literally blew up the ammo, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Now, the thing is, with an 8.5 second reload max, that's a worse reload than the T-55A.
Yep.
By quite a bit. What is T-55? That's 7.5. So literally a full second more. Actually, we forgot something else in Germany, Nico.
What?
I'll get to that in a moment, because we have basically the same thing here.
DAA?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm already looking at it because I
Now,
was so confused.
The 290mm pen APHE. That has piss poor fucking pillar.
Gaijin fucked up.
Yeah, this thing is gonna be a piece of crap and very much not worth your money. Anyway, I kind of want to backtrack it to Germany because that's gonna be where I'm getting it first. Also, that's 2 fucking tanks in the same line for Germany.
Yeah, I'm not sure one of them should be in that line, but anyway.
No, I feel like it should very much be in the light tank line between the Bully Dog and the Marder. You know, seeing as it's literally the fucking predecessor to the Marder.
Yeah, I agree. But Gaijin said no.
Gaijubes! But yes, the OSA AKM. Soviet. Hey, look, this doesn't have any glass either.
No, it also can't reload, I found.
That is quite a big fuck up.
Yeah. So I sat on the point to reload all my missiles. It went into the right side of the 2 numbers. And it never goes into the gun.
Yeah. What is
So
this
do
missile?
not empty. Do not empty all of your missiles. As long as you have one in there, it should reload.
It's probably just a dev server bug, but
hopefully.
those are quite fast, quite high G missiles.
Yes, but they are also launched at a really weird angle, so if your enemy is coming in low and within 2 kilometers, don't bother.
10.3 kilometer range. So this is literally just a flat-out better Flowerrock Panzer 1.
You know that tank on the test range that is furthest away from you?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you aim right at it, the missile will hit a little bit behind him, because you just can't get down.
54mm pen on the Roland, which, by the way, is a slower, less pulling, shorter range missile. With less explosives at the same BR, because you get, what, 4 more of them, but, you know, you only get 2 at a time before you need to reload.
Yeah.
Oh, Gaijubes.
Also, I do feel like this thing is going to be easier to spot, though.
I mean, yeah, this thing is comparable in size to the fucking Flowerrock Rad.
Right. Yeah.
Also, Gaijin, can we please have an update where the radar will actually show you an altitude and you get to have an altitude in your sight in an AA?
No.
Yeah, you literally can't aim in third person with this.
Yeah, but just don't.
That is extremely good missiles. But not a lot of them. There also aren't any missiles modeled currently, Nico.
Yeah, I also saw that.
They also seem to be launching at a higher angle than they're actually mounted. But yes, new AA, which is most welcome. Fact that it is basically just flat out better. Actually, I forgot to say. Well, I can go through that with the Russian one, I guess. Because, yeah, Russia gets one too. Except they get it in green.
I'll be honest, I will definitely prefer using just Estrella.
I'm honestly probably gonna bring both for the Nico!
Yeah.
This is potentially just a dev server thing, but it can launch on the move.
Well then.
And it's amphibious.
Well then.
Yeah, and can aim basically straight up. So yeah, I mean, especially for the for Nico, we may have to do video this plus trailer, because radar and this plus long range missile and Strela with short range missile for things getting too close.
Yeah. Wait, actually, the Strela can shoot at things at the same range, more or less. With the optical warhead.
Yeah, but it still only has a 5 kilometer max range on the missile.
Yeah, on launch range.
Yeah.
Doesn't necessarily mean it will only go that distance, because I've definitely been shot down by it.
No, it is. The missile won't go further than that.
Weird. But how the hell did Estrella kill me at like 8 then? God damn it.
I don't know, fucking magic.
Apparently.
Anyway, Britain is also getting stuff. They're getting two things. They're getting some more copy paste. The Ram 2 that has actually had its armor updated to be cast. Now, do we get any... I mean, the base camo already is kind of cool.
I just shot at something that's 6 kilometers away. It's going away from me, and the missile... Got it.
I don't fucking know what to say, Nico.
There we go.
I've moved on. I'm looking at fucking Ram. With extra Canadian decals and actual British camos. And we're getting Scimitar now. At the exact same VR as Fox.
Ew.
With 11 horsepower plus 5, and that's going to be plus 11, so plus 22 horsepower. So round number 194. So, yeah, track vehicle. Almost 2 tons heavier. With the same engine.
I am pretty sure this is the same one that Eddie Hall has, when I think about it.
Yeah, he has a scimitar. Don't know much about it, but yes, I know he has a scimitar.
Yeah, I just know that he switched out the small gun to a bigger one.
He has the Scorpion then.
Yeah, it was this gun.
Well, he's changed it to the Scorpion then.
Because the gun was too small.
So yeah, Fox, but worse. Actually, Fox doesn't have all the internals yet, does it? Nope.
Sucker.
So literally Fox, but worse.
Sucker.
Yeah.
If you hit the upper plate with the APDS at 500 meters, it might not go through.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
But, you know, most of the time you're going to be shot at by significantly bigger things.
That's true.
But
you are 7.7, so the chance of finding a
your upper plate,
quite big.
Your upper plate is only like a quarter at most of your front profile.
Might block you from a shot or two every now and then, and actually give you a chance of firing more than one shot back.
Yeah, but I still feel like the Fox with the wheel arches and all that shit stand a better chance of taking a shot to non-critical component and keep shooting back.
I guess that's fair, but still.
And the Fox literally has better side haul and rear haul. It's literally just Fox, but worse.
Wait a minute. The Lush at 500 meters might not be able to kill this thing in the hull. You have to shoot the turret. Yeah, because it hits the transmission. Ah, there we go. One actually kind of made it through and, well, didn't hit the driver, hit the controls. Ah, there we go. Finally.
Yeah, but again,
You shoot the turret.
most of the time you're not being shot at by autocannons, you're being shot at by tigers and mouse and leopards.
Yeah. If you're being shot at by the mouse in the fox or a scimitar, you're doing something wrong.
Well, especially the fox. Scimitar is quite a bit bigger and quite a bit slower. We still don't... It is more stable on the move, though, just, because it's longer and tracks.
Yeah. 1739.
They just kind of broke through the fucking bridge. We do have depression issues over the front and sides. How much depression does Fox have? Gonna go back out of this.
Fox has 14.
And Scimitar has 10.
Yeah. Fox also has more elevation.
Yeah. So we are literally talking Fox, but worse.
Yep. Does this mean that the Fox is going to be 8-0 now?
Well, they didn't want to move the Fox up to 8-0. There is one major difference. One significant upside on the Scimitar. It has thermals.
Yeah. That's
It's only Gen 1, but it's thermals.
It also has a 9-degree slower turret traverse.
The thing is, I am fairly sure the thermal imager is the box on the front of the turret, which the Fox also has.
Probably, yeah. The guy just said fuck you.
Yeah. Fox, but worse. Now again, Japan doesn't get anything. And then we have China, which has Chinese Vita.
Yeah. I want it.
Yeah. So, I've actually been comparing. It's better gun depression than Vita. It's better rate of fire than Vita, I believe.
7.5.
Yeah.
On this.
Vita does have a 6-second reload because it's not a fully automatic loading system. So the first 3 rounds on the Vita, it can fire in 6 seconds per round. But, after that, it's going to be taking... You can usually count on double, so 12 seconds per round. Whereas this...
Fire 25 at that.
Whereas this can fire 25 rounds out of 25 rounds, I'd like to add.
Yep.
With a 7.5-second reload. Which means it is much more similar to the Type 99 in that regard than the Vita. Now, Gaijin hasn't given it the thermals, which it is built with.
Yeah.
Does have the fucking 50 cal, Nico.
Yeah, I know.
Has the cement core round as one of the rounds.
Yep, the Cermet Court. That's...
So that's a fucking 34mm pen machine gun right there.
24 at 500.
Like, this thing should be 8-0. We also have a SAP round that will actually do more pen than standard high explosive. Not quite as much from the explosive itself, but, more flat pen. Out to, at 60-degree angle, about 600-700 meters, at 30-degree angle out to above 2,000 meters, at a 0 degrees angle again, way out beyond 2,000 meters. So, shooting at a lot of the early BTs and IFVs.
Zap.
Yeah.
get sapped.
How stupid is the VT?
Luckily,
The VT is not that stupid.
yeah, it's not one of the 15-meter VTs.
Yeah.
But it's quite fast, almost. Like I said, it's just a little bit slower than the.
Move it up already, Guardian.
Okay, so why is the Type 9973 then? If we want this to be 8.0.
Well, first of all, Type 99 doesn't get laser rangefinder, doesn't even get improved rangefinder.
Yeah, there you go. You haven't mentioned the laser rangefinder yet.
Well, there's laser rangefinder.
There you go.
We do have slightly more rounds than the Type 99. The Type 99 does have worse armor.
Yeah, and it's slower.
And worse mobility. It does have a slightly better shell. Also has worse gun depression.
Yeah, this is Chinese. Of course, that's the version. But
no smoke grenades. Only smoke barrel launched smoke.
Yeah, that's fair.
So even if you do get noticed, you can make a getaway in the Chinese one.
I just, for fun, just shot itself with its own sap. If you hit the lip on the front hull,
Yeah.
might not go through.
Yeah.
Kind of just exploded. Then
you know,
only look at the driver.
Yeah. Laser rangefinder. Supposed to have thermals. It's actually built with thermals. Both for gunner and commander.
Yeah.
Very much should be 8.0. That's all the China stuff. Oh yeah, Italy's also getting the OSA.
Yes.
Osaka.
All the things are getting the OSA.
Well, all three of them.
Yeah. The rear wheels doesn't have armor.
Oh yeah, they don't exist. The front wheels, well, the front four wheels are chassis.
Yeah. So they are.
Same goes for the suspension. But yeah, Italy actually needed an AA there.
Yeah, because they had a, let's see, the Saddam Mistral and then the automatic.
Yeah.
You know, big gap.
Optical track AA with missiles and guns, which I don't know why that's a fucking 10-0.
And it's 9.7, isn't it? Oh, for fuck's sake, Engine. Stop
10-0 when I
thinking
went and
anything.
looked at it.
Yeah.
Probably because it's set to fucking arcade. There we go. Yeah, 9.7. But, you know, France,
Yeah.
Cental,
Yeah.
same missile, more of them, higher mobility and the search radar.
But no guns, though.
No guns, but, you know, the 25s aren't great to begin with.
No, but they get full APDS.
Ah, you say that. You say that.
Probably only a small amount, but, you know.
Yeah. Because if we go look at the X-ray, actually, it doesn't even show up in the X-ray. I'm not sure if it actually gets full APDS now. Didn't used to.
Well, it has a full APDS belt.
Yeah. Let's see, test drive.
I know in the part it has the small belts on the outside.
Yeah, this doesn't on the model, which is why I'm wondering. Is silent still on? He's playing his sweep games. That means he won't be replying rapid enough. So yeah, it might actually not be as terrible for defending itself now. But they still very much needed an actual missile AA between that and the automatic, which is only that high PR because it used to be able to be used as a fucking fully automatic tank destroyer with a dart.
Yeah, now you're limited to how many darts you can have, I believe.
Yeah, and it's not a lot. Anyway, moving on swiftly. We got copy-paste! What are we up to? The third? The fourth? Actually, no, because we also had those. Like, I don't even know anymore, Nico.
You talking about the leopards?
Yes, I'm talking about the leopards.
It's like the 5th or 6th of them, I think.
Well, I actually did the count earlier because just for
Yeah,
the
that was great.
2A4, the 2A4 alone, we have the Germans that have the one tech tree version, 2 premiums, and a squadron.
And Sweden has one.
Oh, no. It gets better. Because then we go to Italy. They also have a 2A4. So that's 5 2A4s already. Then we have a 6th for France. And then we have another 3 for Sweden.
Yeah, of course, it's the Finnish one as well. Bloody hell.
So, yeah. I believe it's only the second 2A5. Like, actual 2A5. But we also have a couple of 2A6s. But yeah, my point is more that they are almost perfectly copy-paste. They use different machine guns. And some of the interior stuff. But that's it.
The 122 also an A5. The 122A.
Not really. Can't remember if it's A5 or A4. They modified heavily.
It has the A5 composite on the front of it, though.
Well, you say that, but that is an entirely Swedish modification, that composite.
Yeah, it's the same one that every other ones have, though. What the fuck?
The Swedes did,
Which
and
way,
everybody
anyway?
else wanted it.
So this is the one that the 2A5NL has. Nope, actually,
No,
that's
not even close.
And not when I looked at it in the hangar, but when I just looked at the bloody picture.
The 122 has a lot more on the front of the hull.
On the hull, yeah, for fuck's sake. Talked about turret.
Oh yeah, and the turret, it's basically the same. That's the
modified
part they
A5
didn't modify, but you know, that bit of extra add-on is also in the fucking 2A4 Canadian.
Yeah, but the Canadian is slightly...
Slightly witchier, it's the A7 variant of it. But like, that part, basically everybody has.
Weird.
But the Swedes also covered the interiors in Spall Linus.
That's true.
Of everything. And they do have more composite on the front of the hull.
You know, the few competent people they had to protect them.
My point still being, like, we have different machine guns on the 2A4. That's literally it. Oh, difference in game. Same on the 2A5. There's a little extra box on the roof that isn't muddled as an actual hitbox. So, yeah. And then we have 2A6, which has the longer barreled gun, and again the different machine guns, and that's basically it for difference.
So,
which is why I mean this is like literally copy paste. There is one difference on the 2A6. It has little rubber fabric screens covering part of the front track.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, Sweden?
Yes. Sweden. Well, we also get another squadron vehicle.
Yes.
We get Finnish BMP2.
Up armored BMP.
Minus HEDM.
Yeah.
That is actually quite a bit of up armoring. I don't think this floats anymore.
Let's see. Why not? It is still stabilized. Let's see. It still floats.
That is impressive. I just love the look of it.
Maybe the ATGM launcher was heavy enough to take away and then add all the armor.
I also love the fact that there's a fucking wire cutter in front of the commander position. Because, you know, during World War II, with the Jeep, in particular, the Germans like to make traps in the roads by by tying up basically piano wire between trees across the road, and then just wait for the Americans to drive past and have their heads chopped off.
Perfect.
So they started mounting wire cutters on the front of the Jeeps in particular.
Yeah.
And apparently this BMP-2 needed it as well, for some reason.
I mean, it is Finnish.
Yeah. I love the look of that thing.
They've changed explosions levels as well, I think.
Probably.
The sparks.
Probably. So, more thicker front armor BMP with less side armor for BMP-2 and no ATGM.
But funny crew.
Yes. Nut joke crew. Now, not quite the last thing, because we also got to do helicopters. But we have the Sapna. The Israeli 120S.
Yeah, I fucking hate this thing.
Why?
Here's the thing. It's basically an M60.
Yeah. That's what it is underneath all the bits and bobs. Actually, if you go into the armor and remove the show external, you can see the fucking M60 underneath.
Yes, that's what I did earlier to figure out what the turret this was. And I hate it.
It is
It's also... The composite also only works against heat.
Well, yeah, that's kind of the job of composite, primarily.
Yeah, but, you know, it's 9.7.
Yeah.
It is firing quite a good round.
Yeah.
With almost 600 pen.
Yeah.
It can go through itself anywhere. Actually, I found a spot right over the gun where it doesn't go through. But it can pen itself almost pretty much anywhere. 2,000 meters easily.
Yeah.
Actually, it goes all the way through the turret.
It is very much a glass cannon. Just like the 120 is.
Now, it does have an advantage against the ATGMs, if anything.
Yeah. Anyway, we kind of skipped helicopters while we were doing planes, because, you know, it is an aircraft after all. And there is one helicopter in particular where if we don't include, Dwarvish is going to travel up here and fucking beat us with, I don't know, a snake.
Yeah, but to be fair, as far as we're concerned, when it comes to helicopters in War Thunder, it's heli-tonks.
Yeah, actually not so much lately, but yeah. Now, Russia does get a new helicopter at fucking 11.0 and in my 8. Yet another one.
That's 108. That's 120 S8 KOs.
Are you changing game modes on me again? Gaijin, stop it! Keep it on ground realistic, please.
Refuses.
It actually does. There we go. Now it says it's 11.0. This is new enough that it's considered Russian, not Soviet. We can mount 8 fucking Iglis.
It has more.
Yeah. Can also mount 8 attackers, which aren't great for 11.0, but oh well.
Yak
It is
machine gun pod.
armored to all hell, though.
Tucker. The gun pods on this.
Yeah, it's the funny gun pads.
So, 2 quad barrel 12.7s and 8 quad barrel 7.62s.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
There's a lot of the helicopters that get those at this point. I think the previous MI8 gets it as well.
You know, I don't play helicopters.
Those aren't news.
But I don't play helicopters.
But they are funny.
They are. Or you can just mount 6 of the 23 GS 23Ls.
Yeah. Now,
Damn.
Screw the fact that the OH-58 and the Italian whatever is getting more detailed cockpits. Don't actually even think I can testify any of them anyway. Nope. And
I found the thing.
That's not where they have it. Nope. And what?
The thing that we're gonna get murdered off if we don't picture it.
Yeah. Because we have new British helicopter. And
British.
I say British, it's actually South African. It's the Super Hind.
Yeah, it has fucking big ass filter pods on the front of it.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
That is also a very heavily armored helicopter.
Yeah.
And that's a lot of ammo.
Yeah. Externally mounted.
840 rounds of ammo. Unfortunately, it's 20 mil, so, you know, it doesn't do much, but still.
Don't care.
Not only that, Nico, it's the 20 mil with the shit HVAP.
Yeah, I saw.
Now, it does get a lot of infrared countermeasure, all that sort of stuff, which is nice. Because, gets the same 8 CGMs at the set T3.
Ingve.
Yeah. All 8 of them. 5-kilometer missiles for a 10-3 helicopter.
You know what it also gets?
Napalm?
And S-24s. For some reason.
Tiny
500
islands.
kilobombs.
Big bombs. Slightly less big bombs. S8K rockets. Yeah.
You do have custom armaments available, though.
Yeah.
You might be able to mount the Ingves other places, and the Gaijin's pre-made shit are weird, but we don't know.
No, you're only going to be able to mount them on those pylons, because otherwise you'd be able to have more of them than just the 8 on the to hit armored targets.
Yeah. Wouldn't be the first time they've done weird things, though.
It wouldn't, but that would be excessively weird even for Gaijin.
Yes.
Anyway, that is everything.
Yay!
Yay! Not a lot of content yet, but you know, it's also first iteration, so we might get a bit more.
Yeah.